Let's be honest, a lot of guys are wasting money on clothes that they don't actually need or pieces that won't last. That's why today I am breaking down the biggest money traps when it comes to men's fashion. I'll show you smarter alternatives that'll save you money and keep you looking stylish in 2025. As I've mentioned before, building a wardrobe doesn't mean that you have to buy every single item that you see out in stores or trying to conform to every style that you see out there, every trend. That's not what it's about. Invest in pieces that last and actually elevate your look. So let's get into the clothes you should stop wasting money on and what to buy instead. You guys know I'm always going to give you the alternatives, not just tell you what not to get, but what to actually get instead. All right, number one, overly trendy fast fashion pieces. This might be a bit controversial. That's an entirely different discourse when it comes to fast fashion. But you know what I'm saying? Like the super loud shirts or clothes that are clearly designed for TikTok trends. I'm not trying to hate on those TikTok trends. I tend to like some of them, not gonna lie. You know, they look cool for about a month and then they are pretty much out of style or not as trendy for like the next season or the next year. Instead, put that same money into simple, timeless pieces. I'm talking staples like a solid overshirt, straight leg denim, or a neutral crew neck. Again, fit this into your style if you like looser fit. You don't have to get a straight leg, but something that you can see wearing time and time again. These might not necessarily scream trendy, but they'll keep your style relevant for years instead of weeks. All right, number two, cheap dress shoes. Dress shoes are honestly like one of the biggest traps. For example, a lot of guys buy those shiny, stiff, faux leather shoes for weddings or interviews. Not only are they uncomfortable, to be honest, but they also look plasticky and they'll start creasing and peeling in no time. And again, nothing wrong with faux leather. Like, I'm not trying to sell you into buying actual leather, but there are certain faux leather pieces that don't necessarily look plasticky. Like, there's some really good quality faux leather pieces out there. I personally do like investing in actual leather pieces, but again, that's like to each their own. So you're asking like what to buy instead. What's a smarter buy? Like, what's better? I say real leather shoes or even a clean pair of loafers or Chelsea boots. They'll cost more up front, but in the end, you'll actually want to wear them more and more and they'll look 10 times better over time. Like, there's something about those worn in shoes, dress shoes, that tend to look better over time if it's good quality, and you won't fall into the trap of spending money having to buy shoes time and time again. Like, you'll have a solid piece or a solid pair of shoes that'll just last you for years. All right, number three, graphic tees that you'll only wear once. Nothing wrong with them. I mean, I've been guilty of buying lots of like graphic tees. Again, I'm not knocking on those type of t-shirts, but here's the thing, most of them don't hold up and they can actually be pretty hard to style. This is not a shock coming from me. Instead, buy clean black or white or even gray tees in high quality cotton. I mean, trust me, you'll get way more wear out of them and they instantly make your outfits look sharper and more intentional. I mean, if you were to see my closet, I have like 8 or honestly probably more of the same black tee, same with gray, white. They're just a staple to have in your wardrobe. I'm also working on a video on like buying the best affordable cotton tees. Let me know if you would like me to still do that, because I'm like, I wonder if people actually enjoy that, because I've gotten questions on where I buy my t-shirts. All right, number 4, super skinny jeans. I kind of talked about this in my last video. If you haven't watched that, I'll link below or card up there. But yeah, skinny jeans had their run in the 2010s and people are even saying that they're kind of coming back now, which I do agree with, but I'm talking about like the super skinny, like legging looking jeans. In 2025, they're not only dated, but they're also limiting. Honestly, you can't pair them with bulkier footwear and they throw off proportions, which is the most important part. It just kind of makes people look unbalanced and it just throws the proportions off. A smarter investment, no surprise, is straight leg or slim straight, or even like the baggier jeans nowadays. They're versatile, flattering, especially these straight leg or slim straight jeans. And they work with everything from sneakers to boots to loafers. Basically, you'll get more use and more outfits out of one solid pair of jeans. I'm telling you, if you have like 1 or 2 solid pairs of denim, then like you're pretty much set. Like, you can just wear so many different outfits with that and you'd be good to go. Number 5, low quality outerwear. I'm talking low quality bomber jackets, shiny faux leather, or those thin, fast fashion coats. This is where a lot of guys waste serious money. Truly, outerwear is the first thing people tend to notice during the season. Like, it's the first focal point of an outfit, and if it doesn't look like good quality, it'll just throw your entire outfit off. Instead, invest in one solid coat. It can be either a wool top coat, a modern trench, or a high quality overshirt, which I'm sure you've heard me talk about this at nauseum at this point in my last videos for fall season. But honestly, these will help you out a ton. I've said this before as well, you don't have to spend a ton of money on a high quality coat. I have a video on how to actually buy certain pieces without breaking the bank. I'll have that in the info box below. Highly recommend that video. It's done really well, and I think has a lot of valuable information that'll help you save some money in the long run. But as I was saying, one solid outerwear piece can literally make even your simplest outfit look expensive. You don't have to do much. It'll just essentially do the work for you. Right, number 6, overly branded streetwear. I'm talking streetwear that is basically all logos. You know, those giant box logos, the random all over the place logos. They cost a ton, but they're hard to style. And honestly, for one, those age rapidly. They go out of style. The smarter move is to buy minimal staples, well-fitted basics that look good on you, not just good on Instagram. Even a plain heavyweight hoodie, I'm a fan of that, or a clean varsity jacket will always outlast a random, hyped up, logo heavy streetwear fit. Damn, that was a mouthful, but you know what I'm talking about. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Again, no hate. This is just the title of the video. Again, at the end of the day, wear what you want, but this is things that you should invest money on, for a sustainable wardrobe. Number 7, this one is another one that I would love to hear your opinions on. Trendy accessories that you won't wear. I'm talking fast fashion, jewelry, super cheap, sunglasses, unless you tend to lose your sunglasses. That's a whole different thing. Accessories can make your outfit, but only if they are well chosen. I'm not saying spend a shit ton of money on overly expensive jewelry or accessories. That is not what I'm saying, but don't go to the other extreme, right? What I'm saying is, instead of buying 5 random rings, get one good piece of jewelry or a clean pair of frames that work with everything. Again, less is more, especially when it comes to accessories. All right, number 8, poorly fitted suits. Now this one's huge. So many guys waste money on cheap suits that don't fit right. And I get it, trust me, whether they're too long, too baggy, or simply made from bad fabric. For example, a $1,000 suit that doesn't fit well will look worse than a $200 suit that has been tailored. For example, I have a suit that I purchased years ago, not even from somewhere that is known to be expensive. I bought it from Express, I think for $200 to $300, which is considered on the low end, but it's honestly good quality, good fabric. It fits like a glove, and I actually got the pants tailored, and I have worn them honestly 6 times at least. Spend less on the brand and more on tailoring. Fit is everything. You'll actually look sharp without necessarily breaking the bank. And yep, that is it. Those are the big money traps in 2025. Style isn't about spending more, it is about buying better. If you want more tips on building a wardrobe that lasts, check out my video on men's fall 2025 trends that actually last. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below, leave me a comment, add to this conversation, what are some pieces that I perhaps forgot about. I'm gonna log off, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Adios.